Hello everyone, welcome. I'm Isaac Umbras, and today we're back in Enthusia Professional Racing where we'll be driving the wonderful Legacy Wagon. Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome for HOBGT. Hope you're all good. Hope you're all well. Alright, let's dive into the races. I'm using the Xbox controller with this as well, as it does have the X input, which allows it to be used, the adaptive triggers and everything. It should work pretty well. Let's join in. Welcome, Reggie! It's good to see you as well. Hope you're doing well. I'm gonna be racing in the San Franciscan streets with the lovely Subaru Wagon. It's got a little powerful flat 4 engine, all-wheel drive. Plenty of traction, but the weight may slow us down just a little bit. Oh, getting used to the layout of the controller is gonna be interesting. Why is it gonna ruin your life? Why is it gonna ruin your life? It's based off of the one from the start, like the intro cutscene from Midnight Club 3, right? Where you see all the different vehicles racing with the through and just see the blue Evo, the red, what is it, Escalade, I think? Maybe it's a Yukon Denali, something like that. And then, you know, the sport bike as well. That's where it's from. Yeah. How's it gonna ruin your life, man? It looks pretty alright. It looks pretty good. Oh boy, easy there. Easy there. Alright, struggling a little bit. But that is alright. Gotta get used to how the brakes work with the new controller as well. It's a little bit different. But we'll be okay. We will be perfectly A-okay. I say that as we head off course again. Come on, we should be quicker than this. Oh boy, I'm sliding the car around way too much for what should be good for me. I gotta keep it under control. Come on, a little bit more straight line speed. Easy. Butterwolf, welcome. Hope you're well. Right now, we're in a Subaru, chasing down another Subaru on the technical streets of San Francisco. This track almost reminds me a lot of Seattle Circuit in a way, with its with it being a West Coast US city street circuit with the multiple uphill jumps that are almost stepped in a way. It definitely it kind of has that that vibe for sure. Oh, easy there. Through the parking lot. Good. I'm working on the 10 Cadillac with the KTM. Ooh, nice. The chrome blue look to it. Yeah. Yeah, it looks really good. I do have a soft spot for the KTM. I wish we got that racing here in the States. Unfortunately, we don't though. Like, just either the GT2 or the GT4 would be really cool. Seeing it on some of the tracks, but that's primarily a European motorsport car, and I get, especially right now with KTM's financial situation, that they don't want to be fielding more vehicles unless it is a customer team. But even then, if it's going to be a customer team, it needs to be, you know, backed a bit by the factory. If it looks at, I might do the sister car, the Action Express category. Ooh, that's the chrome one, right? Yeah, the chrome one looks really good. I'm excited to see these vehicles at Watkins Glennis here. I wanna go and see them. I wanna go and see them. Also, hang on a second. Holy moly. Sorry about that. How did I get it? One thing slowly adjusted. So it was bothering me. Oh, the understeer though. I gotta stiffen up the suspension to handle the weight of this thing. It is a chunky boy for sure. It's got a little bit of understeer. If I stiffen up the rear just a couple clicks more, the front just a click or two, prevent it from diving, under braking. Oh, it's the red one. Okay. Yeah. That honestly, like they all look really, really good. From what I'm seeing, like the vehicles are looking really good. Good new cinematic type. Awesome, man. Glad to hear it. Glad you're well rested and no hallucinations. Right now, we're in the Legacy, the Subaru Legacy Wagon. This is the same generation as Subaru, at least I think. I'm pretty sure this is the same generation as... No, it's one generation later as Subaru Legacy than the one they used in the WRC before they switched to the smaller Impreza. But yeah, they used to drive the Legacy in the WRC as well in the earlier days. But the stages kept getting tighter and smaller and stuff, so they had to switch to a smaller vehicle. For example, like Mitsubishi also primarily used the Galant before they swapped to the Lancer Evo. 40 is the silver, the 30 is the red. Well, and okay, got it. I don't know about almost going to ruin my drawing. It's because I used the microphone that just... Uh-oh, did it almost bleed through then? Bleed through the paper and stuff? That might be an issue. So it might be good to have like something in between your pages as you're drawing and everything. To prevent it from bleeding through and stuff. Or if it does bleed through, it just goes onto like a piece of scrap paper and everything. As opposed to you know, going through like your entire notebook or something. Anyway, that's our first race of the night done. Yeah, the Penske Porsches look absolutely gorgeous as well. To be fair though, they do really nice. Jetta, the BMW Jetta is almost as loud as top fuel dragster. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Alright, our ranking number did increase as well. That's good. Yeah, this is the third generation Legacy, I believe. Right? Let me double check. Yeah, this is the third generation Legacy. Absolutely gorgeous. What kind of mic do you use for streams? What kind of mic I'm use? I use the Elgato Wave 3 and the mic arm. I can't remember. It's been forever since I bought it. It's some sort of Rode mic arm. Kind of for the mic arm you can have a pretty budget one as long as it claims to the desk, but the desks. But you want at least a half decent. Microphone though, for sure. All right, I want to adjust settings. The car is just a little bit too squishy, and I want a little bit more a little bit less on this, a little bit more turn in, a little bit more front bite. Hmm. Alright, let's see. Let's do the... Yeah, let's do the forward drive race. Alright, we got some spicy vehicles there, but we might better make this work. I mean, this thing, it is the twin turbo... the EJ208 engine. If memory serves me correctly, I think this is the EJ208. 2-liter, flat 4, about 780 horsepower. It is equipped with the manuals, so I believe it is the 208, not the 206 EJ. Both of them are similar in displacement. It's just the 208 has a little bit more horsepower than the 206. The 206 has around 260-ish, 265-ish, somewhere in that range. Oh, brakes! Gotta remember, it's still the wagon version. It is chunky. It is chunky. So I gotta be a little bit careful. Oh, please. It does not, like the front just does not want to bite sometimes. I can't wait till we get this thing upgraded some more, because it'll really, the weight reduction will really get this thing go in the right direction. Because it's got plenty of power, like in a straight line we're able to keep pace with the Skyline R33. But it's just the turning and the maneuverability of it, especially in the tighter corners, it gets just a little bit understeery. Oh, come on. Don't do it. Best looking cat I always loved was the white and black Mustang sampling. Ooh. Yeah, that one was really good. I like the yeah, the Mustang sampling one was always been really good. But I've always had a soft spot for the Wagon Engineering red and white DPI. That one is a personal favorite of mine. Plus, also, it looked good even in as the Gen 3 Daytona prototype, where it was the Corvette Daytona prototype. That red and white livery, like the Wagon Engineering peeps, are really able to make a very good livery. Oh please, you pig, turn in. Alright, I'm not gonna fight because I need the upgrades and I need them now. Oh gosh. The brakes do not like me on this thing. This handling. This is a very chunky car. Even when you do stiffen it up a bit, it does struggle. I might set it a bit more towards acceleration, as we're not really reaching much of the top speed. The Ally Cali with the white and purple. Ooh, that one was pretty good. That one didn't quite have as much success as some of the other caddies, but yeah, that looked really good. That looked really nice. You know, as much as I love the GTPs, I do kind of miss the DPIs just a little bit. But I am also nostalgic. I just have a soft spot for them, you know. Things like, especially the Mazda. The Mazdas were so good looking in their Soul Crystal Red. Hearing the little inline fours being like absolutely just screaming within an inch of their life, like holy moly. They are really nice. But yeah, those are really good. And obviously, yeah, the Cadillac DPIs, which were like the main car to beat for the longest time. The Acuras got pretty quick towards the end of the DPI as well, but it was mostly the Cadillacs that were just really good in the DPI era. And then yeah, the Nissan Legiers, which those weren't all that good. Those struggled more often than not. It's a shame because having having a souped up GTR engine and a Liege, you know, and a Liege chassis as well was a good idea. It just didn't work all that well. Yeah, too bad it was slow. It was essentially the equivalent of Lotus in the 2010 IndyCar era, where you're like, oh yeah, they raced too, but like they didn't really do all that well. But the cars themselves were genuinely gorgeous. Like if you remember the old IndyCar era of like the 2010s, they had the Lotus cars, and they were in the classic like British racing green with the yellow stripe was one of them. Another one was kind of almost in the JPS style livery. And holy cow, like they looked so good. But oh my gosh, the Lotus engines for the IndyCar chassis were pretty terrible. I remember back when IndyCar raced in Baltimore during that time. My family was never able to get tickets. Which is a little bit unfortunate. I'm kicking myself for never being able to go to that. But, you know, it was a little bit rough economically and everything. So it was one of those things where we're like, you know, it wasn't really worth it all that much. Would have been really, really cool to see historically the cars, you know, racing through the streets of my hometown, not on TV and everything. Just a really, really cool. It's funny, if you visit Baltimore, if you go along the path that the street circuit took, at certain corners you can still see the curbing that's still installed from the Grand Prix, the red and white curbing, the striped curbing. You can still see it at certain sections. Which is really, really funny. Even if you go on like Google Maps and everything, you head into like the Inner Harbor area of Baltimore, and you try to like find where the track went. You can see at certain corners, you can still see the red and white curbing there, and it's really, really cool. Honestly, that's the one thing I really like about like with Google Maps. It's kind of fun going into like different street circuits, both real and like fictional, but using real city streets like Tokyo Route 246. And just seeing like what it's like on an average day, you know, going through those streets and everything as an average commuter, and just kind of like plotting out the pathway and everything. Damn, we didn't get any upgrades. That's a little bit sad. No upgrades there. No upgrades there. Alright, let's see what other racing we could. Ooh, we could run the Nürburgring. The Wagon on the Nürburgring. Oh gosh. Classic muscle car, classic European car. It's either that or a heavy sedan. So we should have a good shot at this. Two, one. Alright, let's roll, chats. Oh, I gotta be careful. Park it on the apex, stay to the inside. Watch the collisions, minimize that. Alright, let's make sure we stay in the lead while they're all tripping over themselves in the earlier stage of the track. We will... Oh gosh, we'll be alright through here. Gosh, working the clutch with the Xbox controller as opposed to the PS3 controller, it's a little bit tricky. It is a little bit tricky. I'm doing the best I can right now. But, holy moly. It is genuinely tough. Alright, we gotta brake early. The brakes still aren't that great on this thing. Gotta brake right after the jump at Flugplatz. Stream, give me the name of the boom arm from the microphone. I legit don't know it. I don't even think I saw the receipt for the purchase. It's an old Rode spelled R-O-D-E. Honestly, if you search up like microphones on like Amazon, like microphone arms on Amazon, you'll find ones that like work with, you know, the Elgato Wave and everything. But I legit don't remember the actual name of like the company's called Rode, R-O-D-E, but I don't know the actual part number. Oh, understeer. Hello, understeer. I'm not even sure, because it's been a while since I've even like purchased new equipment and everything. I'm not even sure they still make it. They may, but like I gotta think. I bought a lot of this equipment like two and a half years ago. Like it's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a while. So yeah. I have to see if I can't find like electronic digital receipt, but I don't think I keep records for like those smaller purchases. It wasn't all that expensive. It was like a $30 microphone arm. But like honestly, any microphone arm will work well enough. Like as long as you can mount an Elgato Wave 3 to it, if you're looking for that microphone, then you should be golden. Like that won't really affect much, you know. Like it's usually pretty stationary and all that stuff. So you don't really need to worry too much about that. 9 times out of 10 anyway. I want to brake before the green sign. Alright, come on, big push now. Getting through another high-speed section, a second of 3 major high-speed sections. Oh boy. Oh, this car is just a little bit unwieldy due to its size. Doesn't quite have as much mechanical grip as some of the larger SUVs and vans as well. A little bit narrower wheels, not quite as much contact patch. So I'm trying hard to get it through the twisties. Alright, come on. There we go. Brake just before. There we go. Brake just before the curbing on the left. There we go. There we go. Come on, full speed ahead now. Adachi, welcome. Hope you're well. Alright, now we are in the Nordschleife, taking this sedan, this wagon, absolute big booty wagon, through the twisties. And it's actually doing alright. It's a little bit understeery. It doesn't quite want to get that front bite. But otherwise, it is doing quite well. Oh, come on. Easy there. Easy there. There we go. Mic to the reply, but you don't need a mic arm, just a quality mic and a stream deck. Yeah, like honestly, you can have it where you have like a little like I want to say tripod, but like a little like stand, and you can mount your mic onto that stand instead. You know, that it just kind of sits on your desk and everything, and that'll do well enough as well. I have the mic arm because for me, my desk is a little bit cluttered between, you know, because I have a fairly small desk and I'm trying to fit multiple monitors on it, as well as, you know, keyboard, stream deck, and all that stuff. But yeah. To be fair though, for the stream deck, for being a VTuber, that actually does help quite a bit, because it allows you to have all your toggles right there in front of you as well. I don't use my toggles super often, because usually when I'm doing the racing, like both my hands are kind of busy quite frequently. So it's one of those things where you're like, it's very difficult to kind of reach over while you're driving a car. You know, you're doing the left hand is, you know, the brakes, clutch, and the steering. Right hand's the throttle and the gear shifting. Yeah, it can be a little bit pricey for sure. Like you don't necessarily need it. Like some softwares do attempt, like do have an option where they'll attempt to kind of like read your expression and everything. So if you're like smiling, your model will smile and all that stuff. But sometimes that is a little bit janky because it's not always good at like detecting it. But like for example, like on the straights, like I can swap between like, you know, regular, the happy, you know, the angy phase, the psycho phase, the sad phase, and the scared phase, and like it's all good there. Yeah, you don't need the big one. Like the small 15 button one is more than enough. I found. I got, you know, buttons for muting stream, muting myself, muting the music. I got stuff for the four different scenes. I have you know, all the face toggles, and I even have a special button that basically, like, if I turn away from the camera, my model gets all janked up. Like, yeah, I'll do a demonstration of it. Like if I go over to the side and everything, and like now I'm facing like a different direction, I can just hit the reset, and it has me facing the correct direction. Yeah, capture cards are expensive too. I don't have a capture card. I mainly run the discs themselves on an emulator, and I have a disk drive, a USB disk drive that I run the games off of and everything. Or if I can't do that, I use the disk drive to burn the ISO off of the games, and then run those instead with the emulator. Both work perfectly fine in like 9 out of 10 times when it doesn't crash. Oh yeah, sometimes Nintendo Ninja show up. That is true. Yeah, capture card for that works really well. Capture card for that works quite well. Because then you can say, yeah, I'm playing on like original hardware and all that stuff and everything. Nintendo gets a bit spicy, a little bit cease and desisty with the emulation and everything. So yeah. But this is an absolute blast to drive. Ooh. I heard the turbo whistle. I heard the turbo blow up valve. We got the stage 2 engine package now, so we're getting, you know, actually upgraded turbo instead of just the exhaust and intake. Yeah, everything from Wario 64 when they on. Yeah. So yeah, I use the 15-button stream deck. And so Elgato has software for the stream deck that basically, it'll work natively with OBS. So if you have OBS up and running, and then you open up the stream deck software, it'll it'll basically be like, oh, okay, you know, we can mute certain audio channels, or like we can have you go to certain like streams and not streams, certain scenes and all that stuff, and you can set it up for that. Also, so for OBS, it's pretty easy. For VC face, that one's a little bit more difficult. You essentially gotta program a hotkey macro in VC phase. So for example, like for me, I have my psycho phase is control. Wait, hang on. It is Windows 3 that opens up VC phase and makes it the active window. And then I control F7, I think, is the macro to then go to the psycho phase. And then I Windows 3 again, and that minimizes the VC phase app. So I have that string of commands, and I basically program them into the Stream Deck. And there's a way you can basically do that, where you record a macro in that, and then you just press one button, and it makes the computer think you did that in that order. And there's tutorials on how to do that online that are probably better than me just kind of explaining it myself. But that's kind of the general gist of it. That's why, for me, I like having multiple screens, because I can have VC face off the one side. That way it doesn't pop up and block my gameplay. At least for me seeing it. Compared to with you guys and everything. Also, for privacy's sake, make sure in OBS you're not capturing the screen, but you're capturing a specific window. You want to make sure you do that. That way, if Discord messages pop up, or you have files open behind that and the game crashes or whatever, you don't then immediately like show people things that they shouldn't see. There are a few games that won't work with. For example, for some reason, Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012, which is why I gotta be like extra careful with regards to what gets shown. iRacing as well, because of all the third-party bullshit you need to have it function like a regular sim. Because iRacing still has the freaking MySpace as 2008 never updated, bloated trash UI. Wire64 FYI is a Twitter account, but he also posts details on Discord in the Blue Sky. Ah, okay. So with that, it's you know, kind of like just like wholesale for like, you know, streaming type of equipment. Cool stuff. Very cool stuff. I'll have to check that out then. And the capture card. So capture cards are for basically capturing anything non-native on your PC. So I do everything natively on my PC. I do everything natively on my PC. Everything is run on an emulator program, or is directly the PC port of these games and everything. So it's being captured directly from my PC. The capture card, basically, what it does is allow you to capture from an outside HDMI source, like a console, or like maybe another like camera, what have you, or something along that realm that doesn't normally have capture capabilities. And it's basically allows you to capture natively from consoles. Although you got to be careful with that as well, because you need different capture cards for different audio-visual outputs. Like, they have a decent selection of HDMI capture cards, but there's not too many that capture component or RGB. Yeah, Nintendo is a little bit spicy on that. which is a little bit annoying. Nintendo, please release some of your historic games on Steam. I will literally buy them. I will literally buy some of your old games on Steam if you release them on Steam. Just do it. You got a bunch of broke college people that won't be able to like fork over money for a new console, who would definitely fork over like $15 to $30 for like a retro game that they enjoy when they were a kid. Like, come on. Do it. They did strike down a ton of people. Thankfully, I'm too small time for them to strike me down, so YOLO. YOLO. Oh, the understeer. Come on, get through the turn. Get through the turn. Come on, a little bit more. I hope they don't strike me down. I quite enjoy playing the Paper Mario games, but oh well. I guess it depends on if you're monetized. Maybe if you monetize as well. So if I don't know. If it happens, it happens. I'm not super worried about it. There we go. Ooh, all right, lighter weight car. But yeah, that'll probably get you at least a decent chunk of the way. Yeah, don't act like you need about it. Yeah. Pirate Nintendo games here. No, please don't. Please don't. Ooh, the Star Festival. Ooh, all right, we got some spicy choices for vehicles here. We may be able to be okay. We might be able to get a 4th place here. It'll be tough. It'll be genuinely tough. The all-wheel drive will help us right from the launch. And as long as we can stay ahead of at least a couple cars, we should be okay. But that Viper is a little bit scary. And the TVR as well. I know the Dower EB110, because that is also full-wheel drive, but has basically double our horsepower. That's, yeah, you can see it already, just launching into the distance. It's a little bit chonky though, but like it's not terrible. It is not terrible at all. Yeah, you can't get monetization at 500. I've been thinking about it. I don't necessarily wanna monetize. I don't know. I don't know. I've been giving it a thought. It's just I don't wanna monetize. Even if we get to that point, I don't think I will. Oh, nice and easy through here. Oh gosh, we're already getting past. Alright, so we got the RX-7 as well. As far as the RX-7 is the next one, we got the heavyweight and the lightweight duking it out. The heavyweight pulling ahead through the straights. Can we do it because of the shiny mode stuff? True. I just don't really have the time right now to really commission, or the bandwidth to really commission stuff like that. Plus, also, I feel. Ooh, I don't know. I always feel weird with people with like giving me money and stuff like that, or what have you. Like, I personally don't think my content's good enough to be, you know, paid for and everything. I don't know. It's just something that's kind of always. I don't know. Always felt strange to me. Now that it's an actual potential reality as well, with like, what, 79 subs away from that, like I wasn't really thinking about that previously, but now I'm like, oh gosh, that is kind of interesting. Then again, I'm also the guy that's like, people are like, well, what, you know, when people are trying to get me like Christmas or birthday gifts or whatever, my family tries to do that. They're like, well, what do you want? I'm like, Uh, food. If you want to give me some like jerky, some like beef jerky or like some, you know, maybe like a cookbook. Like, but don't you want something like nice and everything? You know, like everyone else is, you know, wanting like, you know, potentially large ticket items, and I'm like, really good beef jerky, I guess. I don't know, like it's one of those things where it's, even my wife gets a little bit, I don't want to say angry, but like a little bit annoyed sometimes, because she's like, Tia, how am I supposed to get you presents? And I'm like, I don't know, just give me bagels or something. Give me bagels, give me food. I just remember some people don't want the money, but they want to show that they care for the streamer and they show off the shiny stuff. True. Like with that aspect, then you can, you know, have the hype emotes and all that stuff as well. Yeah, that could be. I don't know. I have to think about it. But I'm probably leaning more towards not necessarily. Plus, also like with taxes. Oh gosh, filing taxes has gotta be weird as well. Filing taxes is already gonna be annoying this year because I had 2 different jobs. Because I got laid off from the previous job and then got the new engineering job instead. So it was it's gonna be a little bit interesting for sure. I still gotta get my my W-2s in order. I got my charitable donations. I got my charitable donations one form all filled out. I have my 1098 all sorted. I still need to get the college tuition stuffs, and I need to get all of our W-2s as well. But I think that's everything I need for the paperwork and everything. I'm probably gonna go to jail like the person who did the diaries. No, don't go to jail, Adachi. No, don't go to jail. Please don't. I don't have a job. I had unemployment, and they refused to tax it for some reason. Oh no. So that might mean, depending on how you file it, that might mean you may owe back taxes, which is really annoying. And taxes in full. Oh my word. I mean, I guess if you're not making nearly enough, then like, I don't know, it's just always so weird filing taxes on unemployment. It's like, all right, here's some money, but you got to give some of it back to us later on and everything. Yeah, it's just very strange. I don't know how taxes work like that. Like that's got to be real interesting. Just realized that the blue I have is too dark. So you just gotta lighten up a tone or two. Thankfully, probably not too difficult, right? I mean, you just gotta like lighten up the hue a little bit. Do in GIMP or whatever graphical editing software you have. You know, basically take it, replace it, and fill it in with a color that's slightly later. That's what they're gonna take. Oh. Meanwhile, the Legion of Doom. The Legion of Doom. That's a good way to describe the IRS. Yeah. Oh, the understeer. The understeer is real. Come on. Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor. I mean, say what you will about Lex Luthor in the DC animated universe, at least the ones I watched when I was a kid and everything. Dude was jacked, like holy moly. Like bro was cut. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not talking about his bald head. Like dude was ripped. Renexo has no pants and no money. Now, if you're a Brainiac, what am I? Am I... I don't know. I don't quite think I'm Batman. Because even with prep time, I managed to make stupid mistakes. I might be, maybe one of the Green Lanterns. I might be one of the Green Lanterns. Oh, and yo, yellow is scary color. Oop. Alright, there we go. Solid podium finish. That's very good. I love racing at Rev City as well. Oh, the RX-7 beat the Bugatti. Bro's got a high-end, one of the fastest cars in the world at the time. Oh, Lantern. Probably Green Lantern Corps. I know I'm basic, but like, it's the classic. It's the classic, you know? Alright, one more race. One more race for a legacy. Ooh, a limestone cup. Ooh, an off-road race. Alright, let's do it. Alright, off-road race with the legacy. The four-wheel drive versus the lighter weight front-wheel drive Alfa Romeo. V6 versus Boxer 4. Oh, it's been so long since we raced in Mr. K-Way. Let's go. Oh, it's actually pretty good off-road though, because you can use the brakes to get it to rotate. If they try to make me go to jail, can I just have super deep five tax? Yeah. Hopefully, you don't go to jail. I don't want any of my viewers. I don't want any of my viewers getting in trouble with the law. Happy no bueno. That's my PC always to the cat broke it. I mean, that depends on how much it'll be, how easy be to disprove that. Oh, the understeer is real. Alright, big speed now. First lap done. Back out into the open. This is really cool. Like, the Enthusia off-road courses, well, you don't get to use them nearly as much because the game doesn't have nearly as many rally cars as, like, Gran Turismo does. And it's only really good in, like, the four-wheel drive and some of the front-wheel drive cars. Many can show it, they would, but the attack keyboard has exposed buttons and miss. Jeez. Yeah, but if it could still be turned on and everything, that might be like, okay, well, I mean, it still kind of functions. Oh yeah, there we go. Big distance ahead. That's the thing with the odd system. It's the same whether you're on asphalt or on dirt or snow. So a vehicle that would normally have a disadvantage on an asphalt track is able to absolutely blow the other out of the water on like a dirt or a snow track. Like normally this would be a pretty close battle, but right now, like absolutely not. We're just so far ahead. Show them it keeps glitching out like the Wreck-It Ralph. Yeah, it's barely functional. please. Nice and easy, nice and easy, nice and easy. Can't even play Fall Guys on. Yeah. Holy moly. Alright, nice and ooh, smooth. Nice and smooth. There we go. Alright, we're good, we're good. I think, yeah, we are really good. Keeping it up through the turns, setting very consistent lap times within a couple tenths of each other each lap. Oh, a little bit of a tippy tap. A little bit of a low tap there on your. Alright, big push now. Next lap. Absolutely love the off-road with a heavily upgraded four-wheel drive car though. You get to just absolutely slide it around in the dirt. Like the off-road handling in Enthusia feels really, really nice. But to be fair, like in the PS2 era games, I always really like the off-road racing in a lot of them. Those are the charming. There's a charm to the rally racing in these games. Right now it's the right blue. I found the one track picture in Solar Clef. Nice. Very, very nice. Alright, come on. Big push now. 8. Now, ooh. Definitely a faster lap. Alright, we're halfway done, chat. Alright. Big push. Graze with the brakes. Keep it nice and smooth. There we go, there we go. Alright, down and back in a second. Get it rotated. First gear is a little too short. Bounce off the rev limiter too much there. Second gear is where it is at. Nice and smooth through the chicane. Back around the hairpin. Alright, this is feeling like a pretty quick lap. If I could stop banging against the wall there, we could have a clean quick lap as well. Okay, not a quick lap. That's a 110. I want to get it a little bit shorter than that. So full speed, absolutely send it through. It's crazy that we are tearing up this this track in the a station wagon of all things. Doing rally in the wagon. Holy moly. Come on, nice and smooth through it. You're gonna fix some food real quick. Okay. Yeah, have fun making some foods. Oh, down a gear. Up a gear again. Nice and smooth, nice and smooth. Alright, 8. There we go, fastest lap, and it was clean. 2 to go. And I can't wait to see what the next vehicle is gonna be. That's gonna be really, really fun. We're almost done our sedans as well. We basically only have one more sedan to use in the final section. So that'll be one more classification of car that we have fully completed. I'm thinking we'll probably get every single vehicle to level 10 by the end of this year. We're gonna be at least halfway done, if not more. Probably more. So I am excited to see what we can do here. Like, we have to have gotten a lot done. We're probably like around like 150 vehicles, maybe? Something like that. If we average like 2 per stream, like, we gotta be, you know, we gotta be close to that amount. I know we still need to unlock the BMW M1 Pro car. That's still on the list of vehicles to actually get. But, yeah. Oh boy. There we go. Nice and smooth. Alright, nice and easy, nice and easy. Oh, please. There we go. A little bit on this, but we're good. Alright, down a gear. Back up a gear. Alright, final couple of turns. Oh gosh. There we go, across the line. Very, very nice. There goes our legacy. Oh my word, this is an absolute blast to drive. Alright, very nice. Our ranking increased as well. Alright, let's see what we can do now. Think. I think we've done every premium. Yeah, we've done every premium. We've done every multi-purpose, I think. Yeah, we've done every multi-purpose. Let's see if we've done every... I don't think we've done every specialty car. No, we still have plenty. Okay, we still have some specialty vehicles left. We got a full fleet here of 6 cars. And then... So total is 7. Alright, so we have everything from the DMC DeLorean, very nice, to the 1.8 liter Audi TT Roadster. So let's go get our lovely random number generator up. Not the rally license. Random number generator up. There we go. Alright, let's see. Display capture. Oop. Alright, if it's a 1, we will get the Audi. If it is a 6, we will get the DMC and everything in between. It is a 1. So we are getting the Audi. Alright, so let's get the Audi here. The beautiful 1.8 liter Turbo Quattro in 3 colors. We get it in gray, we get it in white. I was gonna say don't use it or you want to go back to the future. I don't know, get a betting almanac, you know, make some money and everything. Honestly, the green looks pretty classy. I like that green. Oh. Yeah, rank can never decrease a little bit. That's fine. Alright, let's get the little 1.8 liter. So this version comes with a turbocharged inline 4 producing a respectable 220-ish horsepower. Let's get a little bit. I know I want to get this a little bit stiffened up in the rear because I want a little bit of oversteer in the Audi. Yeah, the Audi is usually a little bit understeery, so I'm gonna get this set up to be a little bit more oversteery. My apologies, I'm getting some messages. Alright. Ooh, four-wheel drive championship. I think this is what we need. Shoot! Why am I an idiot? Why am I an idiot? Oh my gosh, I am dumb. I am dumb. I am dumb. Alright, let's try it. Let's try to get that the M1 Pro car. Oh, this is gonna go so poorly because we're in a basically stock vehicle. Oh, we're getting passed everywhere. Oh, they're so much faster. Alright, I'm gonna push as hard as I can. Alright, come on. Nice and easy. Come on, let's try to get up back up there with the rest of the group. We're gonna be struggling hard as we're down on power in stock form, and the RS cars are usually heavily tuned, heavily upgraded, so it's gonna make things very challenging for sure. But we will try. We will try. Oh, please. Yep, understeer, I know. I want to at least get a points paying position. Oh, we're keeping pace with the Evo, but just barely. It's able to absolutely destroy us in the straights. And we gotta be careful with the R32 behind us as well. Oh, that's gonna be very annoying. Oh, please. Oh, I need a little bit less understeer, a little bit more front end bite. Which I know I will get once I get better upgrades to the vehicle, but it's annoying. Ah, there ain't no way. There ain't no way I can do it. I'm sorry, chat. I tried. We'll have to get the M1 another time. Oh gosh. Yeah, I know our ranking decreased. Alright. Don't worry, there's still plenty of four-wheel drive vehicles. We'll be able to get it, I hope. Soon. Alright, let's go see what other race we could do. Let's do the low end steering race. Cars here a little bit slower. Plus also low end steering's a track we can usually go pretty quickly on. So let's big push. Oh, Oh, that's a bad launch. Oh, there's so many. There's just streaming past us. The little Audi TT does not exactly have the gutsiest engine. But we have the maneuverability, so we should be okay going through the twisties shortly. Just gotta get back ahead of most of the people. They got some heavy station wagons as well. So we could probably get at least a solid 4th place finish. Maybe better. Maybe better, hopefully better. Oh, come on. Through the cat ears. Through the cat ears. Onto the chest of the kitty. Give the kitty some chest rubs. We got the Audi and the Subaru Impreza on the Dunlop Bridge, heading on to the front leg of the cat. Ooh, that's a dive and a half. That is a dive and a half. Come on. Oh, right now we're kind of nose to tail. Fighting for first place. Three-way battle for first. Looks like the Subaru's starting to break away just a little bit. Heading onto the back leg of the cat now. High speed right-hander coming up. A lot of the forward drive cars will really understeer here. They'll struggle with it, including the Audi TT. Both the Audis running wide. We're able to carry a little bit more speed though. The Audi in front has to shave off a little bit more top speed in order to get turned in. Left hand through Starfish, onto the tails. Onto the tail of the cat. A little bit of a tap there, a little bit of a love tap, some door banging. Oh, okay, heavy slow down there. Alright, that kind of caught, we had to check up there a little bit. We had a run on them. On the uphill, we're going to end up losing it a little bit, I think. I don't know. Oh, boy. We're right in the draft. Oh, you don't need a break here. Oh, that's gonna get us both caught up by the Evo. Give me the DeLorean so I can change the past. Making pasta. Change the past and making the pasta. Make the past pasta instead. Oh, through the turns. There we go. They slow down way too much on the bank turns. That'll allow us to get up in the second. That Subaru is long gone though. Long gone silver, the Subaru. But we can at least get a solid second place here. Through the cat ears for the final time this race. Nice and smooth. Back again to the left. There we go. This'll do us. This'll do us well. Now this is the same 1.8 liter turbocharged inline 4 that's used on some of the Volkswagen Golfs as well. Volkswagen had quite a preference for the 1.8 liter turbo. They used it on a lot of their vehicles, including the Golf, even the Beetle at times. These are quite a bit. So there's a lot of aftermarket parts for the 1.8 liter turbo. Look, that was a long shot of the Thunder Roller. I'll be honest, I'm not too familiar with either of those. So I don't have I don't know enough to give an opinion on that. But welcome, Petropio. Well. Alright, let's see if we can't hold off the Audi behind us. If it even is still the Audi behind us, we got a little bit enough of a gap that I can't quite tell what it is. It's either the Audi or the Evo 5? 5 or 6. The Tommy Makinen Evo. With the racing stripe along the side. Absolutely gorgeous looking machine for sure, either way. I think it's Evo 5. Yeah, Skoda, some of the Skodas also use the 1.8 liter turbo. And I think even some Seats did? I'm not sure. All I know is that Seat's coming to IMSA, which is really cool because we don't get Seat here in the States. But we're getting a racing version of the Seat for IMSA, so that's gotta be real interesting seeing that. I guess since it technically counts as like a Volkswagen Golf, it's able to get around like the rules and everything with that. I'm not sure. Does potentially open up the potential for like the KTM and the Ginetta being used in some of like the GT4 class racing in IMSA, which would be cool as hell. Being able to see, you know, the KTM on American circuits IRL, like that would be awesome. That would be very, very cool. Across the line. There we go. But chilly there, I see. Yeah, so you have it in like Spain and some of Europe, and then you have it in some of like Latin America. But in North America, we don't like, this is literally like one of the first Seats in like, at least in my lifetime, in the States, and it's a racing version, which is cool as hell. There we go. All right. You know what's cool is that the early TTs didn't actually come with an automatic. It wasn't until the early 2000s, like 2003, 2004, around that time period, when they would come with the Volkswagen Auto Group DSG engine, not DSG engine, DSG transmission, which technically counts as an automatic, which is really cool. It was used previously on the Mark IV Golf as well, the R32 Golf, which featured the VR6 engine that's used in the 3.2 liter version of the Audi TT, the one that's right behind us in that papaya orange. Oh boy, that Mercedes is coming up real quick alongside us. Oh boy. Yep, car on the inside, So we got basically two VR6 cars in this race with us right now. We got the Audi TT behind us, and we got the Golf R32 in front, now alongside us. So we have a bunch of kind of V6 vehicles. Can you not move under braking, you BMW? Absolute melon. Alright, come on. Let's get it under control. Alright. Carry the momentum. See if we can't do battle with the one of the Mercedes here, the SL. The Mercedes SL series. I don't think it's the AMG. I think it's just the SL 500, I want to believe. Something like that. So it shouldn't quite have as much power as the AMG version. Oh, the understeer. Oh, the understeer. Alright, gotta watch ourselves. We want to try to keep it clean that we can get the upgrades in fewer races. That way we can move on to yet another vehicle. But this is really, really cool. The little Audi TT with the soft top, matching the body color as well. Absolutely gorgeous machine. Would absolutely love to own a first generation Audi TT. Or honestly, any generation Audi TT. They look really, really nice. Although I probably want mine in a manual as opposed to the DSG. I'm not a particularly big fan of those types of engines, so not those types of transmissions. So I'd much rather have this one in manual with the proper clutch and everything. That'd be really nice. So if I could get it in a hardtop, I'd probably get it in a hardtop, as soft tops get vandalized too much for my liking. It's a shame. Too many people, just no respect for other people's property, you know? Alright, nice and easy. Brake just before the second to last street lamp. Go through the twisties. Lucky how the walkway to the right as well. It gives the vibe of this being like an actual country road, kind of just outside of the town. Just really cool. Alright, on to... Oh, understeer. Way too much understeer. Alright, that's gonna slow us down quite a bit. Come on. Oh, listen to that little inline 4. It's a cute little car. Alright, easy. Back again to the right. Alright, make the cut through. There we go. Alright, nice and smooth now. Let's try to get through the twists without too much issues. Through the tunnel. Hear the echo. Oh, this thing's gonna sound absolutely gorgeous when it gets the upgrades, though. Hearing the blow-off valve as you shift through the gears. Hearing the more aggressive exhaust note of the inline 4 as well. Like, it's gonna sound really good. It's gonna drive really well as well, as this is still, like, it's only got one stage of weight reduction. So once it starts getting the tire upgrades and the more of the weight reduction upgrades, like, it's gonna sound pretty good, actually, I think. There we go, across the line. You know what's cool as well is that the TT, the name of the TT, comes from the Isle of Man TT, the Tourist Trophy, which is an absolutely bonkers motorcycle street race, like legally sanctioned motorcycle street race, where Audi's one of Audi's predecessors, because Audi being Auto Union, being made up of multiple German companies, including NSU. Had multiple successes in motorcycle victories as well, which is pretty cool that they kind of harken back to like the early roots with that. But it's always kind of funny as well because you see Tourist Trophy and you're like, whoa, wait, hang on a second, this isn't a motorcycle. Had a voice chat from the Axolotl Oshi. Oh, cool, nice. Hope she is doing well. Welcome to the stream, Jaden. Hope you're well as well. We're driving the wonderful little Audi TT right now. Let's get some more upgrades. Let's see how well the four-wheel drive and this little turbocharged inline 4-cylinder engine handles itself through the streets of San Francisco. We got a Mercedes up ahead, the AMG C32. I think it's a C32. So let's try to get right up there with it, and then if we can get a move done on the twisty sections. It's got a lot more power than us, but we have a lot more maneuverability. Although that doesn't seem to be slowing it down though, even in the twistier corners. So it'll be interesting to see German car versus German car, the featherweight Audi TT versus the heavyweight Mercedes. It's gonna be an interesting one for sure. Oh boy. Alright, nice and easy, nice and easy. Alright, brake just after the 100-meter board, down in the second gear. Over the crest. There we go. Ooh, they had a big twitch there. Big moment. Ah, but they're able to make it work though. Able to pull away. Huge amounts of straight line speed. Let's see how well it takes the corners coming up ahead. Brake just before the 100-meter board, down in the third gear. That's a cut. I don't want to cut. Come on. Little bit more straight line speed from this Audi. I love that. Can't wait to get those upgrades. Come on. Nope. Okay, I guess not. I'll try to catch up, but they are pulling a gap over a full lap. Able to go just a little bit quicker than us. Granted, their vehicle is rated higher for this course as well, so that does mean they will have a little bit of an advantage. Oh, for now, guys, see the livery is gonna look. Yeah, I can't wait to see the new livery, man. Hopefully it turns out really nice. So you're gonna be a KTM guy now for the GT2s, as that's the closest, one of the closest cars to a fully fledged prototype. Oh, please. There we go. There we go, there we go. KTM's really temperamental. A little bit, yeah. But I mean, they do have a GT4 and a GT2 program that races in Europe, and they've enjoyed moderate success. They usually do a lot more of the motorcycle racing. But yeah, even then they had some issues in manufacturing defects, especially for the camshafts. This will be the best. I mean, I could try it on the GT. Honestly, the Maserati might work half decently as well. But yeah, the KTM definitely has the most prototype looking look to it for sure. And it sounds so good with the inline 5 engine too. Like, holy moly. I know like the rest of them are running a lot more power, but just the sound of the KTM and just the maneuverability of it. Like, there's honestly a lot of really good GT2s that I quite like. I like the Lamborghini Super Trofeo. That's fun to drive. I like the Maserati, I like the KTM, and I like the Mercedes as well. Like, there is like, I am spoiled for choice with regards to those. To the point where if we ever do a V2.4 where it's GT3 and GT2 class cars, I'm gonna be it's gonna be interesting for sure. Yeah, the Mercedes will bite you, but it also has the best straight line speed. And it's got that killer acceleration too, like, holy moly. Like, that thing is a monster on the straights, and I love it for it. It is a little bit tricky to set up though. You can't quite set up like either the GT4 or the GT3. You gotta treat it like its own beast, because it just has that much more power, but like not nearly enough downforce. But it is a good mead. Yeah, like once you get out of gear 3, then it's just like, choom. Like, holy moly. Like, it is quick. That's the other thing I like as well with the GT2s. is there isn't really one like best one. Like there's obviously the worst one, which is the 935. But like the best one, like each of them are like different in different ways. Like the Lamborghini, it's got great pace, but it absolutely kills its tires. The Mercedes is great in a straight line, but very tricky to drive. The KTM's easier to drive, but it doesn't have nearly the straight line speed as the other GT2s. The Mazdari is a good all-rounder, but can't handle the bumps. Like, you got a lot of good options that have like 1 or 2 flaws you have to drive around. So it is definitely interesting. Yeah. Alright, up to level 4 in a TT. Ooh, the Road Regatta Championship. Yes. I want to do it. I want to see if we can do it. Another cool fact about the, well, not necessarily a cool fact about the Audi TT, but that little tiny rear spoiler is actually genuinely functional and really useful. Because the early TTs, the early TTs did not have the, that rear spoiler, which reduced the coefficient of drag. But on the other side, though, on the other side of the spectrum, it made them really unstable at higher speeds, which resulted in them, quite a few accidents due to like lane changes, especially in the wet. So there were a revision to the suspension and a whole new electronic suite, as well as that spoiler basically were added to make the car a lot more stable. And apparently it did a really good job as well, because like even the first gen TT, that Mustang just crashed into a wall. Even the first generation TT was able to just really, you know, tear through the corners and everything. It was a pretty solid autocross and track day car. I think he posted some more videos of Tokyo Shimmersa. Yeah, some more rival showcases, a little bit of gameplay. Like they definitely seem very proud of their product. I hope it does well. Like I am genuinely excited for it. I was always a big fan of the Tokyo Extreme Racer games, and I'm glad that it's getting a new lease on life. So I'm hoping that, you know, it's able to become a pretty solid franchise again, where they're able to, you know, capture, you know, the Steam market in the AA gaming sphere. Oh, dive down the inside of the NSX. Oh boy. Alright, they're gonna have my inside here. I'm not gonna try to move to defend them. But we are starting to make some moves, starting to make some ground. Back up through the field. As long as we can keep a solid 4th, I'll be happy. But if I can get some more pace out of this and get ahead of the NSX as well, or if another vehicle gets into some issues at the chicane, that'll really help us. Because it seems like we're able to really take that chicane a lot better than a lot of the other drivers. So we might not be able to catch the roof, but we can definitely get up there with the other cars. Oh boy. Alright, they're gonna try to go around the outside. That didn't work for them. I kind of blocked them off there. Alright, have a great night, Blow Off. Hope you get some rest. Oh, buddy. He keeps throwing me off course there just a little bit. Offline through that turn. And that's gonna allow the Eva to catch back up to us. Oh, we're in a very tight 3-way battle for 3rd. 1st and 2nd are also duking it out. We're gaining a little bit of time on them here and there. Whereas the roof and the Evo are having some issues. There we go. Still a little bit more of a gap. Not quite enough though. Oh, it's still... I think a Shim Racer will have some DLC to release. I don't know. That depends. They may focus on making it more so like a dedicated, like, you know, one and done experience, and then use that money from that game to then develop, you know, even further in like another Tokyo Extreme Racer, another highway battle, or something like that. Oh boy, there we go. All right, we made it work. We made it work. We're in clear air now, ladies and gentlemen. That's gonna allow us to catch up to the Evo. The Tommy Makinen Evo. I think. Oh, that's so fast on the straight though. Like, even if you get ahead of it by that point, like that's straight right there, because it's got a full like 80 horsepower more than you there about, maybe more. Like it just struggles. The TT struggles there. Oh, come on. Oh, that's gonna kill our pace. Yeah, alright, the NSX now. NSX is back. Oh, that's gonna put us right back into the clutches of the Evo, too. Oh, boy. That's not good, that's not good. I don't want that. Come on. Run a slightly defensive line here. Hope we can get this to work. Come on, nice and steady. There we go. Right back up there. Alright, the NSX is battling the Evo ahead. So now it is going to be a three-way battle for second. Soon to be a four-way battle for second place. Hopefully we can make something work. Oh, the car just wants to understeer in the long corners, so... like, it just does not like cornering. So hopefully we're able to get something. Oh, the NSX is right on the Evo though. Won't be long until they're side by side. And that'll get both of them all kinds of crossed up with each other. And that'll be good, as that'll allow us to potentially take some positions too. Side by side, both of them heading into turn one. Oh, who's gonna lose out on this? Evo's still on the outside, NSX on the inside. I can get it to give me some front bite. That is literally where I'm just losing ground. Trying to figure out why my head hurts. I was like, oh, I didn't eat. Oh my gosh. Eat! My dude, it's almost like 10 p.m. where you are. Like, not like, you haven't eaten anything all day. Holy moly, man. You have to take care of yourself. Alright, the NSX is long gone now, so now I gotta try to make things work with the Evo. See if I can't get into a third place finish. The roof is gone. The roof is very much gone. Come on, turn in, please. Like, it's specifically that corner. Everywhere else is fine. It's turn one where the car is like, nah, I'm gonna understeer. But it looks like we're making ground on the Evo. We got essentially 2 laps left to make a move. Oh, that was very close. Oh, that was way too much. Way too deep. Ow. Really? You gonna rear end me there? Alright, 2 more laps to go. Can we make a move stick on the Evo? Come on. Alright, we're a lot closer now. We might be able to make something work. Yeah, we're right up the exhaust pipe of it. Right on its rear bumper heading into the chicane. This would be good. Cut to the inside. Okay. Okay, we gotta be real careful. Final lap to get something done. So I gotta make sure I'm really quick through the first sector. It seems we were struggling a little bit. Alright, rest well for Shelby GT. Have a great night, okay? Oh, come on. Alright, back again to the left. Oh. Oh, we're getting barged out of the way. Bruh. Oh, we almost made it work. Oh, I don't know if we're gonna get any points with that. We kept getting the little bumps from the other cars. Oh my word. Oh, we did get an upgrade. That's good. Just barely though, for as long as the race was. Oh boy. Alright, level 5. Halfway there. Halfway there, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, let's see what's next. What races can we do now? We'll just get the car a little bit lighter so it'll be a little bit less likely to understeer like a pig. Let's go on the Tsukuba circuit. Yeah, up against a decent chunk of Japanese sports cars. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, okay, there we go. Thankfully, the forward drive has saved us from a bad launch. There we go. Oh, hi. Please do not rear end us. No punterino. Oh, a little bit of tap on the Alpha. But that's alright. European car versus European car. Italian versus German. Come on. Get the grip up. Now pull ahead. The forward drive will be able to accelerate the front wheel drive going down the straight. But then later on in the straight, that V6 will have a lot more power than us. So gotta be ready for it. The pounce. Ooh, he's gonna try to make a move into the final corner. Don't think you can make it do that. Don't think you can make it stick. Oh boy. Ow. Hi. Hi. Ow. Can you not? Alright, up a gear. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Alright. Nice and smooth. There we go. Alright, we're good. Very nice. Very good. Keep pushing. Around the Tsukuba circuit yet again. Into the high-speed right-hander. Looks like we're making a little bit of a gap onto the Alfa Romeo behind us. Yeah, hearing those tires scream behind. Alright, come on. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Get it through the twisties. Into the hairpin. It's all hairpins at Tsukuba, but it's still a great track. It's an enjoyable little track. Alright. Down a gear some more. Very nice. Alrighty, come on, come on, come on. Big push now, halfway done the race. Very minimal changes right now. Just holding our position. The Audi and the Alfa Romeo are just leagues ahead of everyone else. Absolutely no way anyone's catching us. Like right now, like this is kind of sad, as we were slated to be one of the slower cars on track, but here we are, you know, setting some pretty solid lap times. 1 minute 10 seconds, like for a street car. Like that's pretty good. You know, like that's not bad. Like it's got not that much aero. Doesn't have a whole lot of power. Yeah, it's got forward drive, which is very, very helpful. But like, still, like that's not bad at all. I like how you can hear the other cars going by when you get to the other side of the hairpin, because you're just that close. You're only separated really by like a safety barrier. So it is really cool to see. 10, 11, alright, that one was a little bit slower. Gotta go a little bit quicker. 2 laps to go. 2 more laps to go. Big push. Alright, nice and easy, nice and gentle. There we go, there we go. Give me a little bit more speed, a little bit more cornering. Very nice. I gotta be careful with the understeer here. There we go. Okay, we're good, we're good. Alright, one more lap to go, ladies and gents. Can we do this? I think we can. There we go, 109s. New lap record. New personal best for us. See if we can't go any more. Alright, a little bit of understeer coming into the left-hander. Give up the speed though. We'll be alright. We'll be all good. There we go. Very nice. Very good. Not too much longer. There we go. There we go. 1 corner left. I'm ready for the upgrades. I want to see what this is. I want to see what this is like when it's fully upgraded. Getting the maneuverability, getting the acceleration, Getting the more aggressive exhaust note as well. Yes, please. Oh, there we go. Boom. That's good. That is very nice. Alright, that'll give us probably at least 2 levels of upgrades. I hope. Really only 1? Dang. Okay. Alright, let's see what our next race is. Ooh, Baja Mirage, yes. Oh, the poor 2000 GT. This is bullying. This is genuinely bullying. We're fighting this old Toyota here. Oh, this is mean. This is genuinely mean. You got the hyper modern Audi, and you got the old little Toyota. We have more power than it. We're about the same weight. Oh, this is sad. I'm sorry, little one. I'll make it quick. I will make it quick. Alright. Come on. Let's do this. Let's do this. Down a gear. Keep it left. There we go. Alright, already 100 yards ahead of it. 300 feet ahead. Not even a minute in, and we have a massive gap. It's only going to extend as we get to the, It's only going to extend as we get to the, the straight line section as the desert opens up out of the rocky outcroppings. Oh, this is going to be real interesting. Come on, big push. Big push. Big jump as well. There we go. Yeah, 6 gears. Really starting to reach some speed. Brake before the two course markers. Alright, now into the hairpins. Gotta watch because they are off camber, so the car will want to understeer. So you gotta go a lot slower than you think you do through them. Alright. Final main turn. Oh, come on, get some turn in. Please. Oh, it's low tide, so we don't get to run through the water. But that is alright. That is alright. We'll be tearing up the hill. Hill climb power test, traction test too. Boom shakalaka, that is a finish. Holy moly. Alright. That was pretty solid. Boom! Alright, let's get some level ups. Hopefully 2. Yes! Alright, only 2 more levels to go and this thing will be maxed out. Love the Audi TT. Ah, it's a shame the four-wheel drive race isn't... It's a shame the four-wheel drive race isn't available now. We could definitely win that, We could definitely win that BMW Pro car. Oh well, let's go with the German kart race. We got the M3 GTR here as one of the fastest vehicles. Oh, the homologation special to basically stick it to Porsche. Absolutely gorgeous machine. We got another M3 as well, the E30 M3. Alright, let's go. Ow. Alright, we already got ran by a Merc. That's fine. That is okay, I guess. Just keep pushing. There we go. There we go. Nice and smooth through the twisties. Alright, let's see how well this thing does on the high speed section. Let's see, now that it's got the level 2 engine upgrades, it's gonna be quite quick. So I am excited to see what it can do. Welcome, Shami. Trying to search the sounds of virtual racing. I found this. Yeah, this is Enthusia Professional Racing. A racing simcade made by Konami in 2005 to compete against the likes of Gran Turismo and Forza. More so Gran Turismo than anything else. And you have a whole bunch of cars, mostly Japanese vehicles. They do got a good selection of Europeans and some American cars as well. Right now we're in the 1.8 liter Audi TT, tearing up the Bergen racetrack. A little small German town right by a highway, with the final sector filled with a whole bunch of tight and twisty hairpins. Yeah, the car sounds are pretty good in this game for a PS2 game. Like, you can hear like the turbo blow off sound, especially because this has the engine upgrades. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. Alright, lap 1 done. In the lead. I'm imagining the M3 GTR. Yeah, M3 GTR is behind us. Doesn't look like it's gained too much time, but we will have to see. It may catch us on the highest speed sections in Sector 1 as well as in, I believe, Sector 3. It's 4 sectors of this track. Alright, first of the highest speed sections. Downhill, over the bridge, braking, and watch out for the tunnel. Easy there. Down again in a second. Double apex corner. There we go. The four-wheel drive is really helping us in the slow speed sections. We can get onto the throttle very quickly without worrying about sliding out the rears. Alright. Hopefully I'll see you soon. Probably not too many more races this stream because I have to get dishes done and a few other things sorted. But yeah. But yeah, you're welcome to check out some of the other streams as well if and some of the other VODs if you want. Alright, big speed down a straightaway. Gotta watch though, it does narrow. Thankfully you do get a little bit of runoff. You do get a little bit of runoff. Oh, thanks for subbing. I appreciate that. But you can't really use much of the runoff in this game because even then it still docks your Enthusia points. I should never bought a mini dishwasher. Oh, I have a regular dishwasher, but for things like pots, pans, all that stuff that you gotta like scrub and everything. Those I do by hand. Plus also, like with the regular dishwasher, sometimes it leaves spots and everything. Midnight, welcome! Hope you're well. We're in the Audi TT right now, the turbocharged inline 4 version. Little 1.8 liter turbo that was used in a lot of your Volkswagens in the early 2000s, like your Jettas, your Golfs, your Seats, your Audi A3s and all that stuff. Very popular engine, even used in some of the performance specifications of the Beetle. Very, very nice little engine. Yeah, so I use for like less soiled stuff. you know, like your regular bowls, plates, and everything. I use the regular dishwasher. With things that actually like cook surfaces, and then things that aren't dishwasher safe, like your cutting boards and all that stuff. Those I wash by hands. I don't like throwing some of that stuff in the dishwasher. Ooh, easy, 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 easy. Gotta watch that corner there to the left. It's deceptively simple, but it is off camber. So you kind of really want to understeer when heading around it. Come on, a little bit more straight line speed. That Bimmer is catching us a little bit now. They found the rhythm. There we go, up onto the curbing. Use that to essentially catch the car from the understeer. There we go, very good. Very, very nice. Ooh, it's right behind us. Okay. It caught up to us very quickly. He's trying to go for a last lap push. I don't think we were driving that much slower. Like, I was trying to take it easy so that way we can get the upgrades. But holy moly. The speed of the M3 GTR. Damn. Whew. Alright, there we go. That was good. That was a pretty clean run. That may give us 2 levels. Right, one after the other. I'm not too sure. We will have to see. Oh, it's kind of close. Nah, only 1. So we have a nearly maxed out Audi TT. Ooh. And our ranking is number 1. We are now the highest ranked racer in Enthusia life. Which is good. So that I'm sure that'll drop. That'll drop by the time we let's do a nice quick easy race. What's one I wanna do? What's one I wanna do? We race on the Tsukuba so much. I don't want to do Tsukuba. Let's do the Route de la Seine. 2 laps here. Nice quick race, just to get the vehicle leveled up. And then I get to see what our next vehicle will be. I think it'll be in the sporty class, so we get to see what kind of cars we have there. Alright, let's roll. Oh, that's gonna close up on us. Alright, let's follow the Audi TT. Oh, why are you trying to dive? Make it 3 wide in the first turn. To be fair, I try to do the same. Alright, let's roll. Alright, we got basically 2 Audis, 1, 2. Cut back. Park it on the apex. There we go, that's how we get by on a tight hairpin like that. Alright, let's absolutely send it through the course now. We don't usually race much on Route de la Seine because 1 doesn't show up often in the higher ranking races, and 2, it doesn't really have the best flow. It is very narrow, so it's hard to pass vehicles a lot of times. But it's still a genuinely gorgeous looking course. You know, you're racing in Paris. Oui, Paris. So you get to see a lot of the cool buildings. You get to see the Arc de Triomphe. And some of the other landmarks and everything. Twice you don't get to see the Eiffel Tower. At least I don't remember seeing it. Maybe I'm. But hey, we do get to at least to see the Arc de Triomphe, the big arch. Come on, full speed ahead. brake around the 100-meter board. Second gear. Hate using the K cars. So a trick with the K cars. If you want to get a little bit more straight line speed out of them for things like the Tokyo Expressway or other high speed tracks, because they don't really make a whole lot of power to be not that stable. What you can do is you can give it what's known as reverse rake. So rake normally is when the front of your vehicle is lower than the rear, and what it does is it shifts the weight forwards, which causes the car to get a little bit more front end bite. You see sometimes a lot of my front wheel drive and four wheel drive cars here, I'm lowering the front a little bit to create rake. Well, it also kind of turns the entire car into a little bit of a spoiler, adding a little bit of downforce. Well, if you do a reverse rake, the game massively, at least in the previous updates, massively overestimates how that's going to affect the vehicle. But because it's not that high speed of a car, you can have the front pretty high, and that'll allow you to put on more power and still be within a performance point limit of those races. Another trick you can do is you can put on the wide body fender flares, but don't increase the width of the tires. And what that does is the game thinks, okay, you're increasing the drag, the frontal area of the vehicle, so it's going to go slower. But usually you're not going all that much faster to really have the aerodynamics affect your vehicle. So again, it overestimates how much it affects the car, and you're able to get a lot more power out of that with the same amount of performance points, which in the long run actually makes you faster. A lot of little tricks there. It's also useful for the human comedy mission at Autopolis, especially if you use something like the Suzuki Cappuccino. That one is pretty solid. Wait, I don't want recent. I want to search. Yeah, sporty cars. Let's see how many we got left. 1, 2, 3, 9, 15, 21, 27, 33. Holy moly. 39. 30. So we got 39 sporty cars left still. Holy cow. Although we're running out of the other classes. So we're getting genuinely close. Alright, let's pull up the display capture with the random number generator. If it is 1, it'll be the R33 Skyline GTR. And the final one, if we get 6, it'll be the GTR, a different GTR. The M3 GTR. And it's the M3 GTR. Yes, the performance point system is super flawed. Like, extra flawed. Or, I mean, with anything. It's a game trying to simulate so many different things. And sometimes it does half decently. And then other times it is genuinely pretty terrible. I'll watch more ads so they didn't have the political ads. Or the donate to cancer, some dude discovering how a car is his wife. Yeah, I kind of miss like the ads from the 90s. There's a lot of nostalgia with some of those. They seemed a lot more vibrant and fun. Modern ads just seem pretty boring and cringe. Alright, let's go adjust the setup real quick. Yeah, Forza's PIO system, even Need for Speed system as well, with its classes. Remember the Class B Ferrari Pistas, like, that was absolutely exploitative, like, holy moly. Yeah, for Forza, I know for the Forza games, the all-wheel drive swaps for a lot of them for a lot of cars, actually lowered the performance point scale, even though it gave you more grip. So literally, like, everyone was using just all-wheel drive swap cars, like, all the time. Or for, like, the Civic, you rear-wheel drive swap and then put the racing transmission on. And that, like, massively lowers the performance index rating of the car, even though it is actually faster, even with just those two upgrades. It is pretty funny. Just different ways you can exploit it. The Tracheon speed was completely broken with the drift transmission. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that with the when it first came out. That was a while ago. That was almost like a year ago. No, that was longer. But I remember you mentioning a different vehicle was broke with the drift transmission as well. And adds on the entire video. It's also, yeah, like, bruh, just give me like a simple 5-second ad. Let me be on my way. Like, if you can't sell me your product in 5 seconds, like, I'm more likely to buy the product if you have an ad that, like, is actually respectful of my time. I remember that. I remember you said one car in, like, a recent update. It was, like, one of the electric cars in Forza Horizon 5 got broken with a drift transmission as well. Like, one of the electric cars, I got absolutely, like, it was able to really break the performance index system with that. Or something. I could have sworn it was one of the electric cars. But my memory might be pretty bad. My memory might legitimately just be bad. Oh, the M3 GTR or the Nordschleife. This is a combination. The racer thing was back in 2021, 2022. I could have sworn there was another vehicle that was released for Forza Horizon 5 that got broken with a drift transmission. Maybe, maybe not. I might be thinking of something else. A patch long before I started watching. I don't know then. I know there was a big kerfuffle because one of the electric cars added became like massively overpowered for its class with like a couple of upgrades, and I forget what it was. Maybe it wasn't you that mentioned that to me. Maybe it was someone else. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, there we go. Nice and smooth through the twisties. Minimal off tracks. Keep it calm. Gosh, this thing is gonna be a beast. It doesn't have the cool livery, the cool M3 GTR livery from Most Wanted. But I mean, even the road going version of the M3 GTR, like, this is a gorgeous looking car. Like, holy moly. I would love to see one of these IRL. Just tearing up the track and everything. Like, this is really, really nice. I'll have to drive this in like a dedicated like sim, like if there's someone made an Assetto Corsa mod for it. Holy moly, this would be a blast to drive. Oh, come on. Nice and smooth. No! That's bad, that's very bad. That is double plus ungood. There we go. All good now, all good. Alright, onto the brakes. Brake right at the curbing. There we go. 8 seconds ahead of the next M3 GTR. Doing some BMW 1-2 domination on this track. Brake at the kink, down in a second, through carousel. There we go, nice and smooth. Alright, now into the forest again. This is where the track starts to get a little bit quicker. You gotta start relying a little bit more on the vehicle downforce. There we go. There we go. Nice and smooth. Alright. Yep. That corner's deceptively tight. All good. Start braking at the end of the curb here, down in the third. You're running a little bit wide here, but you don't want to, really. You don't want to. Alright, here is a nice section as well. Get a little bit more runoff. And here you get a lot of runoff that you can really abuse. Alright, we got YouTube corner coming up shortly. Known for essentially all the compilation, the car is catching air over the jump right here. Will we catch air? Yeah, we do. Alright, let's send it now. Pretty much full throttle until the mini carousel, the little internal nub. Okay, not full throttle. Only full throttle on cars with racing selects. Alright, brake at the orange. Brake at the orange again. In ACC, there's porta potties at both those sections. And you brake at the bright blue porta potties. In a lot of vehicles, a lot of the slower vehicles, like your M2s and your GT4s. Alright, come on. Come on, send it now. Down the straight, let's see what kind of speed this thing can do, stock. Oh, this is gorgeous. This is my favorite generation of M3 as well. Like, it's refined, it's sleek, but it's still kind of got that little bit of, like, edge to it. 173 miles an hour and climbing. Holy moly. This thing is a terrifying monster. And I am all here for it. And there we go, across the line. Yes! Holy moly. That was good. And we got our first level up as well. So the high performance homologation special, it's just a little bit faster as well. Very nice. Alright, let's say, oh gosh, yeah, our ranking's gonna decrease just a little bit. But that's alright, that's okay. Alright, let's make sure we save up and then we'll be ending the stream. I want to make sure I don't forget to save. Alright, but I'm gonna be ending this stream here. Thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the stream, please make sure you leave a like, subscribe. Let me know what went wrong in the comments down below. If you didn't like the stream, please let me know what went poorly so I could fix that in the future. With that being said, I've been Isaac Umbras, and wherever you are in the world, whatever time that is for you, may it be a great time, and I'll see you all in the next stream. Until then, take care everybody. Bye bye!